get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Diabate in at the center.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Charlotte now, following the three-pointer by Washington. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
George finds Davis. Kicks it to George. No one near him. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Miller outside. Ball outside. They set a pick. Deflected!
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
Pass to Johnson. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Washington with a three.
But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
And the Wizards last season with the worst record in the Eastern Conference. Grant second in losses only to Utah.
Yeah, B.A., the course is clear. Development and youth. The losses can be tough to stomach, but they do have some intriguing up-and-coming players.
And the Wizards with possession here. After the basket by Charlotte.
Can't blame them. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Pass to Diabate. Bridges, a screen on Johnson. To the inside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Now here's Johnson. And again, it's Washington.
Yeah, for a young wing like Johnson, scoring inside will open up the rest of the floor for you.
Here's Miller. Again, Charlotte.
When defenders give you that kind of space, you have to keep them honest.
Washington has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass to Davis. And the layup is good off the glass.
And when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Ball outside. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
Outside Johnson. And the three off target. The Hornets have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Here's Miller. Again, Charlotte.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now here's Davis. They swipe it. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. And here's Knipple from the arc. Counted from distance.
The defenses have to chase Knipple off the three-point line, or he will just continue torching them from there.
Pass to Sarr. Will it go? And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Now here's Miller to the middle. Diabate. And that one good.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
It's George on the wing. Pulls up on the wing. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Here's Bridges. A kick out to Ball. From the arc. And Charlotte, another three.
3-point field goal.
From deep, Sarr. The shot that time, not on target. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. They've got Brandon Miller, also Kobe White out there, and it's Salon in at the four-man spot. There's a screen. Here's Young. In attack mode, Trae Young.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Charlotte leading by 5. Pass to McNeely. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
Outside Young. Here's Vukcevic. Here's Whitmore outside. Young. It's good on the putback. Young's gotten his second bucket.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Pass to Salah. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. And Washington making a change here. Russell is checked in. Charlotte also making some changes. Williams is checked in for Salon. James comes in for Miller. And it's Ball in for White. 4 on the clock. There's Ball with a 3. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Always eager to find a bucket. Ball drops into his shot immediately.
Russell deciding where to go with it. Over James. And again, it's Washington. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Outside, Williams. Pass to Ball. Back to Williams. Now, here is James. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 8-point game. Nails it from beyond the arc. Young's got 7 points here in the quarter.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Tim, you look at his career rate of assists per game. Trae Young, one of the most prolific passers ever to lace him up.
Yeah, B.A., despite the fact that he's known for shot making, it's his vision that sets him apart, and it's the reason you want the ball in his hands.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And it's a completely new group for Washington. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Charlotte leading by 7. James passes to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
From the wing. No good. In and out off the rim.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Right side Johnson. Pass to Sarr. Washington again can't hit. The Hornets have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. And Williams punches it home.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, with his age and frame, that's the kind of hard contact Johnson's going to have to deal with.
Washington shooting their first free throws here tonight. Bridges, he's checked in for Williams.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Here's Ball. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Carlton Carrington.
Ball seeks out contact sometimes, which means defenses have to guard him very carefully.
And so Ball nails both of them.
You gotta respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
Now here's Carrington. 5 points in the game. Here's Johnson, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. The Wizards trail by 9. Pass to Davis. Shoots from 14. From deep, Johnson sinks it from distance. Johnson's got 7 points for the quarter.
And you gotta love how decisive this rookie Johnson is. He's ready to shoot as soon as he touches the ball.
Ball looks over the floor. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. He can't hit that time. So we conclude the first half. Hornets out in front, up by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
30.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Keyshawn George is out there with Sarr. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Carlton Carrington. And it's Davis in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Now here's Sarr. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Fires in the triple.
And after the 3 on the other end, young Mr. Johnson answering with one of his own.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Over to the wing. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Shoots from the line. And the shot no good. A bit short. Wizards trail by 6. Outside Carrington. Pass to Davis. Over Knipple. The Hornets pull it in. Diabate's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Washington's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Miller against Sarr.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. George outside, from outside the arc. No luck on that one.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Diabate. Ball outside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. With some arc, Sarr misses. Hornets leading by 8. Inside, it's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Knipple tucks it last.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Well,
LaMelo Ball with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, he's been lights out from the 3 all night. Perfect time to call a timeout and try to stop the bleeding.
George outside. Johnson passes to Sarr. Off target from outside. The Hornets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Ball outside. Lots of room. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
And Ball makes the intelligent play, using the tried and true pick and roll to create an opening.
Outside Johnson. Shoots from the baseline. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
That's exactly the look they wanted.
Now Miller. Pass the ball. Now Bridges. Here's Diabate. Back to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Miller. Shoots over Johnson. Miller can't get it to go.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
And at 6'10" with almost a 7.5-foot wingspan, is Anthony Davis better at the 5 position, Tim?
Well, B.A., he's versatile enough certainly to handle either spot, but he's made it clear he wants to play the 4, and given his injury history, I get where he's coming from.
Champagnie, he's checked in for Davis. Kobe White, he's checked in for Charlotte. Pass to Miller. Oh, George with a steal. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Miller. Bridges passes to Ball. Over Sarr. The kick out to Ball. Second shot opportunity. The putback. Miller outside. White for 3. Sinks the tray. White's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense. Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Ball finds White. Back to Ball. Pass to Diabate. Now Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Charity stripe shot. Bridges misses. Wizards trail by 7. 29 seconds left in the third quarter here. Johnson on the wing. Now here's Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight. You gotta like Sarr.
Pass to Diabate. Ball left side. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Well, if he's going to be covered like that, he has to continue to take that shot.
Stolen by Miller. And so it's Charlotte closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. 4th quarter on the court for the Hornets. We've got Kobe White. Miles Bridges is out there with McNeely. Then it's Knipple. Charlotte leading by 7. Bridges outside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Here's Whitmore. Pass to Davis. Easy money for Davis inside.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Here's McNeely. Check by Davis. Pass to McNeely. Clock at 4. Stolen by Coulibaly. And it's Washington on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And really showing the athleticism. Flying solo.
Well, he had the spotlight. Why not add a little flair?
Here's Knippel. Shoots over Coulibaly. Again, Charlotte.
With his ability to pull up and shoot it, Knippel gives defenders issues in the pick-and-roll game.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And Washington will go for a different look here. Sarge checked in for Champagny. George comes in for Whitmore. Johnson, he's checked in for Coulibaly. And it's Carrington in for Young. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Ball's checked in. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
As always, Allie, we thank you. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. From distance, LaMelo Ball.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Here's George. Quick 2. Oh, net.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Charlotte leading by 6. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Check by Davis.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
The Wizards have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's Davis. Look at Davis use his length.
Hard to defend that any better. Davis is just so talented and poised inside.
Charlotte has gotten 7 of 8 three-pointers to go in this game. Ball, a screen on Davis. Now Ball. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Bang, bang, as they say. Knippel with the quick release off the catch.
Outside Sarr. Here's Davis. Ooh, Davis with the athleticism.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Diabate's checked in for Charlotte. Brandon Miller comes in for White.
Charlotte substitution. Diabate.
Ball outside. Takes a 3. There's 1:26 left to play in the fourth. And he gets it from 15.
You know, when everything's clicking, ball can steal the show, and we're seeing it right here.
Here's Davis. Both hands there for a little extra.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Ball. That misses.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Now Davis. Nails it.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
Now Ball. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
From downtown. It's good from beyond the arc.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Outside Carrington. Now Davis. For three. Can't get it to go. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Wizards foul. First personal foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Shooting for 12.
And he does get the second one. And that'll put him up by 9.
He did enough to put this one away. Just a hard-fought battle.
Outside Sarr, beyond the arc. Rebounded by Miller. And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. Here's Knipple. Ball. And so it's Charlotte winning this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that about wraps it up. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And let's leave you with our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.